My name is Brianna Dick. It's December 12th, and this is my tribute speech about my father. And here is my audience. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, it's freezing. Okay. Third one. Right there. Okay. Imagine being asked who one of the most important people in your life is. I'm sure somebody comes to mind for each one of you. But now imagine being asked to speak about that person. Speaking about someone who's been so influential can be really hard because it's hard to put feelings into words and turn stories into shorter stories. But today I'm going to try and do just that. I'm going to talk about the importance of my father, not only in my childhood and teen years, but as of today and of my future too. I'm going to start with my childhood. My father has always been a single father, so that has already been hard enough, and then being a farmer on top of that already makes it pretty difficult. Now, what he did with us while he was farming is he had his parents watch us, and that was awesome because then I got to be really close with my grandparents, and I'm still very close with them today. Even though he was so busy, he always made sure to find time for us. He always made sure to find stuff that all of us could do together. And that is just a gist of my childhood. That's just a small portion. I could go on forever about everything. And now imagine a single father raising a teenage son and a girl. I mean, teenage girls are already hard enough to deal with. They are definitely a handful. So imagine being a dad and having to explain a lot of stuff to a teenage girl. I would say he did pretty darn well. But when it came to school events and all that kind of stuff, he made sure to go out of his way and make time so he could go to them. I was never in a lot of school events or sports, but my brother was, and he made sure to go to as many as possible. He made it to more than I ever would have expected him to make it for. When it came to driving, too, he made sure to provide gas, a car, everything. I don't know how in the heck he did it because that stuff gets really spendy. Being a single parent, I really look up to him for that one. And now after dealing with the rough teen years, he finally had a little bit more peace once I left for college. When it came to applying for college, he had never been to college before, so when I had to apply, it was a little bit difficult because he wasn't able to help me with as much as I would have liked. But I had a lot of other family members I was able to go to for that kind of help. But no matter what, he always made sure to help me as much as he could. And we used to only talk on the phone for 30 seconds when I was at home. Be a hi-bye kind of conversation. And now I'll look at the time of the conversation after we get off the phone, and it'll have been 10 to 15 minute phone calls. It's just a small way of him showing how much he misses talking to me as much as I miss talking to him, without him having to say it, because guys are not good with emotions, I can tell you that. And for my future, just as he's done so much for me in my life in the earlier years, I know he'll be there in my future too, and my grandkids. Not my grandkids, my kids. But I know he'll be there in the future as much as he has been for in my early years. And it is impossible to put into words how I feel about my father and how much he has done for me. So today I at least try to give you an idea. There's so much more I could say about this man. He has done so much for me in my life that I can't even explain to anybody. But all in all, I could not have asked for a better person to raise me. And this is my audience. Where? Okay.
Did you just die?
No, the thing went off.